What's up, y'all? If you've been here before, welcome back. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Tierica, and I like to post videos about the law of assumption, manifestation, and mindset shifting, share my own personal beliefs and experiences with the intention that you can take something from what I talk about and apply it to your life to create the reality of your dreams. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into today's video. It's Monday Motivation, y'all. If it's your first time watching my video, every Monday I like to make videos centered around motivational things. More so specifically, they're centered around motivation with manifestation, but either way, I just intend that it motivates you in some type of way to start your week in the right way and, get the gears rolling how you're supposed to. Today's video, I want to talk about time. All right. I want to motivate you when it comes to paying attention to the time pertaining to your manifestations. All right. So I know a lot of times when there's things that we really, really desire to experience, we can be super focused on the time. We can be focused on either how long it's taking to get our manifestation, how long you've been affirming, how many months it's been. Time is just the center of it all. Now, I want to motivate you to take time off of the pedestal, okay? Take time off the pedestal. We will do a video maybe this week on time not being real, okay? It's just a construct that makes us human. I got that from the movie Lucy, and I will stand beside that until further notice because I really resonate with that. But I want to motivate you, like I said, to take time out of it. So if you are, what is the opposite of not focusing on time? If you're not going to focus on the time, then what is the opposite of that? Because a lot of times we can say, don't worry about the time, don't focus on the time. It doesn't matter. Okay, so then what does matter? What is the opposite of focusing on time? My belief, if you're not going to focus on the time, you need to trust in yourself. All right. So the opposite of focusing on time would be to focus on yourself, to trust in yourself. So if you're not focused on the time, then that means you are trusting in yourself and you're trusting the fact that your manifestation is unfolding perfectly for you. Whether you can see anything or not, whether you're getting signs or not, everything is working always. It is working behind the scenes. It is working for you in your favor at all times. And if you're worried about the time, I feel like you may not be very strong in believing that it is working out for you easily and effortlessly because that's how it's supposed to be. So take time off of the pedestal, all right? If you have been affirming for a certain amount of time, let's just say it's been 3 months, you feel like you've been affirming for 3 months and you're not getting what you want, then what is it that you need to focus on? What is it that you have been doing? Why is time a factor in your manifestation? Why is time a factor in your manifestation? Y'all, I literally had wrote down one time that I had wanted to manifest a cash car, and I wrote it down. I wrote down every single thing that I wanted in the car, the color, the interior color, the type of car, how much I wanted to pay for it. Wrote all of this stuff down, right? And I believe it was like April 14th. I don't remember what year it was, but it was April 14th. And 4 years to the exact date, April 14th, 4 years later, I was buying a cash car that fit every single thing on that paper that I wrote down. And it wasn't until after I bought the car that I thought about it and I was like, I really think I wrote this down before. So then I went to the box where I used to keep, because these were techniques that I used to do before I understood how manifestation works. But I used to write down things that I wanted to manifest and stick it in this box. I got the box idea from Abraham Hicks because they were like, oh, it's the magical box and whatever you write in there is, and it's always going to come true. Okay. It's your belief. If you believe it, then it's going to work. But I wrote it down. I wrote down everything and I put it in the box. So when I thought about it, I went back to the box and the paper was in there. And I was I sat there in amazement because I was like, I literally wrote this down on the 14th of April, and here it is, the 14th of April, 4 years later, and I have this exact car that fits every single thing on this piece of paper. The only thing it was missing was the color. I wrote down black, white, or gray because those are just my colors, and the car was blue. Other than that, it was everything to the T. I only paid $2,500 for the car, y'all. Like, that was it. And I wrote down I paid between $1,500 and $3,000. Like, I sent a screenshot of it to my mom. Like, I took a picture and sent it to her, and she was like, "Well, help me win the lottery then." But I said all of this to say I set my intention for what I wanted, right? Put it in this box and I never thought about it again. But in between that time, here and there, I do remember saying, "Oh yeah, I want to get me a cash car. I want to get me a cash car." But that's it. I didn't search for one. I didn't put forth no effort. And it took 4 years. Now, once I found Sammy, y'all, and I'm gonna forever swear by Sammy, like forever, okay? Because she is the one person who made all of this make sense to me. She made manifestation make complete sense to me. When I found her channel and I watched her videos and I understood, then it made me go back to things in my life and what I was doing with the law of attraction and how sometimes it wasn't working for me. Okay, I don't know if it's loud in the background, y'all. It's people in the hallway being loud as shit, but anyway. So when I looked back to see like on different occasions, different things that I was manifesting and how it played out, I then understood that I absolutely manifested my cash car, but it took 4 years because I did not focus on it. Like I set the intention, I never thought against it, and that was that. So your manifestation can come by you literally saying it one time, all right? But what I understood is if I had focused on it more. All right. So if I affirmed for it more, that would have put me in the position to get this car a lot faster. It wouldn't have took 4 years because what you focus on and the more you focus on it, that's all you're thinking about, it's gonna happen and it's gonna happen a lot faster. But it's up to you to focus on it for one. Stop focusing on things outside of you, things against it. Just stop focusing on anything that has nothing to do with your manifestation. And thinking the opposite, quote unquote, I don't have my manifestation, it's not here and it's taking too long, that's thinking against it. Okay, that's keeping your manifestation from being in front of you. I want you to eliminate time as a factor because just from this story, you're going to get it no matter what. All right. You're going to get it no matter what. But we want to get our stuff when we want it and we want to get it faster. So to do that, you focus on it. And if you are a person who is feeling like it is just taking forever, like I hear you, I hear everybody else, but it is still just taking forever. You're in a state. Your state, I believe we are in so many different states pertaining to so many different things, and they are reflecting back in our reality. You are currently in a state that time is an issue, that things are taking too long for your manifestation to come through. That is the state that you're in. And what we know is to get into another state. How do you do that? It's not by continuing to say that it's taking so long. That is not what gets you in another state. It is to persist as the person who has it. You just can't get away from that. You cannot get away from persisting as the person who has it, as the version of you who has what you want in front of you right now. So if you want to speed things up, then I definitely believe you need to add in a manifestation. You need to add in an affirmation for that. I manifest instantly. I can manifest anything I want super fast. This is so easy for me to manifest. It manifests so quickly. Oh my gosh, my manifestation's just coming quickly. My manifestation started coming in so quickly. Like, formulate an affirmation where that takes you from the state of being where you're like, I'm affirming, but nothing's happening. I'm watching the clock, but nothing's happening. That's your state of being. Get out of that state of being, and to get out of that, focus your perspective on another one. It feels really good to sit there and say, I can manifest anything I want instantly. Like I can manifest anything I want instantly. Anything I want manifest within 3 days. And you need to persist in that. If you're going to focus on the time, then you need to persist in an affirmation that works in your favor about the time, and not persist in an affirmation that does not work in your favor. Because guess what? You saying that it's not working, it's taking too long, where is it? It's not here. Those are affirmations, because your affirmations are just your thoughts. So stop thinking those thoughts. Replace those thoughts with something that's more confident in yourself, trusting yourself. I can manifest what I want instantly. What I want comes in 3 days. Start affirming something like that. Incorporate that into your daily thoughts and kick out those thoughts of it not working. All right. Use this as motivation. Use this as motivation. If you are somebody who is checking the time, stop checking the time this week. I want you to replace any of those thoughts that you've been thinking where it's not working, it's taking too long. Replace it with something in your favor. All right. Somebody left a comment about I need to make shorter videos because it's too repetitive. The thing is, repetition is key. Repetition is what impresses your subconscious mind, repeating something over and over and over again. You can see that with your thoughts. You can see that if you decide that you want to speak a new language. You can see that if you decide you want to practice and learn how to play an instrument. You repeat, 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 and then it becomes a solid fact for you. So if I'm in a video repeating certain things, it's because I want that to penetrate. That is the emphasis that I am trying to make in the video. I want you to take what I'm saying and apply it to your life, but there are certain things that I am putting an emphasis on because I believe that it is important. And in this video in particular, time is what I want you to take off the pedestal because that is what is important here. I know there are so many of us who can put time on a pedestal and be like, why is it taking so long? And I want to answer that question for you because you're affirming that it's taking too long. You are affirming that you don't have it. And that is why it is taking forever. So replace those thoughts with you can manifest instantly. You manifested whatever this is so quickly. It's so easy for you. Like replace those thoughts with an affirmation where time works for you. All right. Because again, if you are what the opposite of focusing on time is focusing on yourself. What can you do? What can you do to make this happen? You can affirm that you manifest fast, you manifest quickly. You never have to wait for your manifestations because they come at the perfect time. Okay. Y'all let me know if you have any questions or comments. Please leave them down for me below. If you do need guidance or assistance with your manifestations, I do offer coaching. I have email and I have phone call coaching. With the coaching, I really just like for you all to give me every single detail with pertaining to your manifestation because I am a highly detailed person. So I can basically listen to what you are telling me and I can pinpoint spaces where you are limiting yourself or how you may be, complicating it for yourself. So that way I can fix it. And that way you can be guided towards your manifestation in the easiest and effortless way possible. I got a little tongue tied there, y'all, and I'm probably going to cut it out. But if you do need that, I have the links for both of those in the description below. And if you watch this video until the end, I appreciate you so much, and I will see y'all in the next video.